Hey everyone, I'm Maya from Privacy Club. You know, in the tech world, bringing a strong, empowering female voice to the table is absolutely crucial, especially when we're talking about the invisible systems that literally run our daily lives. Today, we're going to cut right through the noise to demystify modern privacy and AI. So let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. What does privacy actually mean to you? Is it just about, closing your bedroom door, locking a safe, or keeping your personal info away from complete strangers? Historically, yeah, the definition of privacy was purely physical and highly intentional. But in our hyper-connected reality, that old definition is completely obsolete. The real question we have to ask ourselves is, what does privacy actually mean today when all the doors are digital?
That brings us to Section 1, the privacy shift, from physical to invisible.
We are really moving away from conscious sharing to an entirely unseen reality. Think of modern privacy like a giant iceberg. Old privacy, that's the tip you see above the water. The physical doors we close, the passwords we set, the photos we intentionally decide to post. It requires a conscious action to breach it. But that massive block of ice hidden beneath the surface, that is modern privacy. The burden has completely shifted. Today we're dealing with automatic tracking, invisible collection, and AI prediction. Your information is constantly being monitored, analyzed, and stored without you lifting a finger. The default state is no longer privacy. The default state is collection. Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 2, the invisible data machine generating enormous amounts of data. Let's actually explore that massive underwater portion of the iceberg. Every single day, we fuel this invisible data machine that runs continuously in the background. Just think about how relentless this is. Phones track locations, apps monitor behavior, websites record clicks, smart devices collect voice, cars analyze driving, fitness apps monitor health, social media studies emotions. It is a constant, never-ending barrage of collection. Every scroll, every drive, every single heartbeat, every spoken word in your kitchen, it's rapid-fire data extraction happening every second of your day, feeding right into systems that are learning from all of it.
Now here is what makes this whole modern landscape so complicated, and frankly, a bit psychologically dangerous. Most of this data collection, it feels completely invisible. You don't watch your personal information being copied, analyzed, or transferred between giant tech companies. There's no warning sign, there's no alarm going off, there's no visible intrusion into your personal space, and because the process is entirely unseen, a very subtle psychological shift happens to us. We slowly become comfortable with constant surveillance simply because we don't realize it's happening. We don't feel the intrusion, so we just stop guarding against it.
Which brings us to Section 3, the true cost of convenience, the illusion of free tech.
If all this surveillance is happening right under our noses, why do we willingly participate in the system? Well, convenience often hides the cost. Let that sink in for a second. So the crucial point is this. We are dealing with a profound paradox in our modern data ecosystems. The services we use every single day feel completely free, but they are actually incredibly expensive. We just aren't paying for them with our credit cards. We're paying for them with our behaviors, our locations, and our identities.
Let's walk through how this happens in real life. Step 1, we hit a website and just click Accept all cookies because we want the banner out of the way. Step 2, we install apps without ever reading the permissions. We just want the app to open right now. Step 3, we connect smart devices to our Wi-Fi just to make turning on the living room lights a little easier. Step 4, we upload our personal photos into fun new AI tools to see a cool generated avatar. We share locations publicly. We give platforms access to our microphones and our contacts. We do all of these actions every single day, completely unconsciously, without a second thought.
And why do we do it? Because the technology feels incredibly useful, fast, and easy. But the trade-off is simple. The easier the digital experience feels, the more personal information you are usually giving away. Now, look, this doesn't mean technology itself is bad. Modern technology improves our healthcare, our education, our accessibility, and our daily lives in truly incredible ways. But we have to understand that these systems are intentionally designed this way. They trade your ease for your data.
Let's move on to Section 4, AI and the new stakes, prediction and influence.
See, the problem we face today isn't the innovation itself, it's our profound lack of awareness about where the data goes. When you use a service, do you actually stop to ask, who can access this data? How long is it stored? Is AI analyzing it right now? Is it shared with advertisers? Can it be deleted? Could it eventually be exposed in a massive breach? Most of us rarely stop to ask these urgent questions. And here is a terrifying reality. Organizations themselves sometimes do not fully understand their own data environments. Many businesses collect way more information than they actually need, they store it for years without a clear purpose, or they use third-party tools without understanding how user information is processed behind the scenes. And in the era of artificial intelligence, well, these blind spots carry massive risks. Because AI systems absolutely thrive on data. They are hungry for it. The more information available, the more powerful their prediction and analysis become. This shifts the entire conversation. Privacy is no longer just a boring legal or technical issue managed by IT departments in a back room. It's a deeply human issue, a psychological issue, a trust issue, and increasingly it is a power issue, because information shapes influence.
And this brilliantly illustrates the real stakes here. When organizations collect enough of this invisible data, they can use AI to predict human behavior with surprising, almost eerie accuracy. They aren't just looking at what you did in the past. They are predicting what you will do next. They predict what people fear, what they will buy, what specifically keeps their attention glued to a screen, what emotionally affects them, and sometimes they can even predict what decisions you are likely to make in the future. They know our triggers. This is why privacy matters far, far more than many people realize.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Reclaiming Your Digital Identity, a New Definition.
So where does this leave us? Do we just throw our phones in the ocean and move to a cabin in the woods? No, absolutely not. We need a paradigm shift. We need to actively take back our power. Privacy is no longer about hiding in the shadows. Modern privacy is about maintaining control over your digital identity in a world that constantly tries to analyze it. It's about empowerment. It's about knowing your worth as a woman, as an individual, and ensuring your data serves you, not just the invisible machine. This is about taking an active stance, setting boundaries, and understanding the true value of your personal information. It is one of the most important challenges of modern life, but it is absolutely a challenge we have the power to meet.
So I want to leave you with this question. What steps will you take today to reclaim control of your digital identity? Will you check your app permissions? Will you finally decline those unnecessary cookies? The power is still yours if you choose to exercise it. Again, I'm Maya from Privacy Club, bringing you clear, empowering insights on cybersecurity, AI risks, compliance, and the real-world digital challenges we all face. If you found this explainer valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Privacy Club community for more authoritative conversations about the future of our digital world. Thank you so much for joining me, and stay safe out there.